goals, achieving the extraordinary, soaring like birds. With firm resolve and courage untamed, I go to them with honor proclaimed. Proud we are of their brilliant fame, Vivek Atray is their name. Hello everyone, welcome back to a conversation. Today we are thrilled to have Vivek Atray with us, a dynamic author, motivational speaker and entrepreneur. Mr. Atray is known for his passion for inspiring others and his impactful contributions to personal development and leadership. His relatable approach has made him a sought-after speaker at various events. Today, Media Shala and MRIS Mohali is privileged to have him with us. Hello sir, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time.
Good to be here.
So the first question to you is, what motivated you to transition from the Indian Administrative Service to becoming a motivational speaker and an entrepreneur?
Somehow I knew that would be your first question, maybe the last question. But definitely I was very keen to be more creative, to be a speaker, to be a writer, to be more innovative in my life. And I was serving for many years there, so I did my bit. It was good, I was happy in the service. But then I realized I need to do more. I need to do different things. I wanted to travel also a little more. And now, for the last few years, I've been doing that. And nowadays I try to reach out to the youth through podcasts like this or others, and through my reads, through my videos, through my talks, telling them to avoid overthinking, telling them that it's not so bad as it seems, the pressure, the expectation, the kind of future that they foresee. So I think someone like me telling them, they do listen, and that's why I designed to make a mark in this field.
Great to hear that, sir. Looking back, what would you say was the most challenging aspect of being an IAS officer, and how did you navigate those aspects?
It's a challenging career. I was with the State Civil Service and then I got promoted to the IAS. I think it's a very diverse field and you have a lot of challenges. There are other services like the Indian Police Service, the Revenue Service, the Forest Service, the Foreign Service. They're all diverse, but the Indian Administrative Service is the most diverse. Because from agriculture to tourism to industry to cooperation to home, that is police, law and order, you can be handling anything. So I think your training, your leadership, your qualities, they all matter.
You often talk about finding success within. How do you define true success, and why is inner peace so central?
Yeah, so my book is also about finding success within, and I talk about it because I think complete success, comprehensive success, comes basically from being an all-rounder, from being not only rich or powerful. It's not enough, and I don't think money and power are really the keys to success. I think more is inner calmness, peace, the kind of glee or joy you feel at small things. Somebody gave you a pat on the back, somebody appreciated your work, somebody, you touched some lives, your grandma gave you a hug. That's what you really need. And ultimately you realize these things much later in life.
You mentor young entrepreneurs and leaders. What are the top qualities you think they need to succeed in today's world?
They have to be innovative, dynamic, they have to be decision makers, they have to be risk takers, they need support from the family, which is not in their hand, but if they can convince the family, it helps. They need to be full of ideas, and they need to be hardworking, determined, so lots of qualities to that. And also they need to be well-read. It's important to be well-read, aware. You can't be unidimensional. One of my talks is on being multidimensional. And being multidimensional means that you understand people from different backgrounds. You interact with them well. Now I'm in conversation with you, you're in class 11. Yesterday I was interviewing two 80-year-olds. So it's a diverse spectrum. And if I'm able to talk to people from different backgrounds, different age groups, different diverse economic backgrounds, political backgrounds, etc., then I become a complete individual. So these people, the ones you talked about, they need these qualities to be successful.
As someone who speaks frequently on leadership and emotional intelligence, what advice do you have for young professionals in maintaining work-life balance and mental health?
I think they need to win the inner battle, which is the battle of the mind. And if you win the battle of the mind, then you'll be able to conquer your challenges much better. The worries and fears that we have, they add to our stress. And there's already work stress. There's already the need to balance family, travel, transit, workload, pressures, phone calls, reels, social media, all these things are part of our lives. So if we overthink and we worry too much, then it adds even more pressure. So I think to balance your life, you need to work on self-development. Take out time for your physical fitness, mental fitness, spiritual fitness, meditation, creative thinking.
And last but not the least, if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be and why?
You mean my even younger self? I'm still my young self. I'm joking. So yeah, it would be that don't think too much about what people think. I used to think a lot about what is my dad thinking, what is my coach thinking. I used to play cricket. I was under 19 cricketer, and I used to think, what is my coach think? What will he think if I get out on zero? If I keep thinking of zero, then I will be out on zero. So that's the law of attraction, which I didn't know at that time. But I think I would care a little less about what people think. Actually, it's important to think about what people think, but not too much. Don't overdo it. So people are going to sleep not worrying about your problems. You are worrying about what they think about your problems. So don't overthink and just be yourself. As long as you don't cross too many limits, you'll be fine.
It was great hearing your insights and thoughts.
Thank you. I think it was a very peppy, rapid interview and very, very well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time and such a great conversation.
Thank you.
I would also like to thank our viewers, and I assure you that we'll come up again with such interesting and informative conversations in the future as well.